From a $50,000 box you can fold up and tow behind a truck to a $2 billion tower punching a hole in the Mumbai skyline. This is the billionaire house tier list. Vladimir Putin, with a net worth of $200 million, a mansion in the woods with an underground bunker, S tier. Mark Zuckerberg, booked more than 1,400 acres of land on a Hawaii island, an underground bunker including 2 mansions with a web of disc-shaped tree houses, B tier. Steve Jobs in 1984. He bought Jackling House, designed by architect George Washington in 1925 for Daniel Jackling. He wanted to burn it down, but state of California said no due to its historical significance. But Jobs said it was a dump when he moved in. Jackling had no taste, and George Washington was a nobody. He wanted to burn it down so bad he let it rot for years, and finally was given permission to demolish and died 3 months later. C tier. World's most famous pharmaceutical salesman, El Chapo. At his peak, a net worth of $12 billion, houses at every single beach and a ranch in every single state. But due to the heat on his tails, he was forced to live in street safe houses to avoid the heat. A solid F. Donald Trump. The POTUS has his official residence, a 17-acre resort called Mar-a-Lago. After buying it in 1985, he made some changes. An 85-foot-tall American flag in his yard. Some boxes of documents in his bathroom. But the biggest change he brought was a $200,000 entry fee, which will get you a membership of Mar-a-Lago and hang out with the rich peoples. Jeffrey Epstein was a member, yes, until he was stripped off the membership for apparently trying to, The property now generates almost $20 million. Although a controversial one, but a profitable A tier. Being the Queen of England has its perk. A $4 billion crown, $11 million Bentley without the need for a license to drive, and option to pay taxes at her desire. The biggest of all is the $5 billion Buckingham Palace. This behemoth 775 rooms mansion has everything you need to be the ultimate rich person. It has a throne room, more than $10 billion in art collectibles, biggest garden out there, and an ATM in the house itself for distributing the cash to 800 member staff. A royal S tier. Google co-founder Larry Page has 5 private islands. What does he do with 5 private islands? Nearby locals have seen nothing but some helicopters. But what has Larry had to say in I/O 2013?
Many exciting and important things you could do. They just can't do because they're illegal, but maybe we should set aside a small part of the world where we can try out some new things and figure out what is the effect on society, what's the effect on people.
S tier. Stock market genius Warren Buffett, in an interview, said that his third best purchase was his house. He bought a $30,000 house in 1958 in the quiet surrounding of Omaha, Nebraska. The property is now over 40 times its purchase value. The real reason for being third best: more than 52 years of memories it brought for him and his families. Mukesh Ambani, the richest Indian, has dropped more than $2 billion on a 27-story building in the middle of the hood. Solid S tier. Creative visionary Kanye West said this in an interview.
I'm going to be one of the biggest real estate developers of all time. I'm tired of the McMansions, all the Spanish roof homes and stuff like that. Like, that shit whack, bro. Like, everybody house whack. It's trash.
And then he did this. Then later, it was stopped by LA officials. Then he bought a $57 million Malibu mansion. Comment the reason for this, F. Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba Group, bought a $191 million 4-story mansion in Victoria Peak, enjoying the best view of one of the most unaffordable city. However, he might not be enjoying the view after in a 2020 business summit making the mistake of criticizing the Chinese government. No, he is not dead. He reappeared a couple months later. Hopefully still has that nice house. Greatest of all time, but worst seller of all time. Michael Jordan listed his Chicago mansion for $29 million, and after almost forever, was sold of $9.5 million. Reason? No one would want his gate to be someone's jersey number, or his hall to have someone's symbol. Solid D tier. Jeff Bezos started Amazon from a garage rented at $890 a month, and now he sits at 21st position among top landowners. He has multiple properties, out of which he used to live in a $10 million mansion in Washington, after which he moved to Florida to be close to his family and far from IRS.
IRS.
He lives on a man-made island near the coast of Miami, where he spends $68 million on a mansion, and then, couple months later, $79 million on another one for the mansion next door. B tier for one, but A for next door. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed Bin Salman chased a French Chateau for $300 million. It has a nightclub, underwater aquarium, and all the latest technology which could be operated using his phone. Built in 2009 by businessman Imad Khashoggi, but won't be doing business anytime soon again, after CIA apparently confirmed that. Billionaire investor Ben Griffins spent $239.96 million to buy Manhattan penthouse. This multi-floor unit is located at 220 Central Park South, boasting the most desirable view of the hood located directly facing Central Park. Most expensive real estate purchase. Gates named his estate Xanadu 2.0 after the mansion in Citizen Kane. Spread over a huge area of 66,000 square feet and valued at $154 million. A trampoline room with a 20-foot ceiling, 6 kitchens, a pool with underwater speakers, a private beach with sand shipped in from the Caribbean every single year. And in the library, an actual Leonardo da Vinci notebook he bought for $30 million. But the detail that gets me: his favorite 40-year-old maple tree is wired with sensors and gets watered automatically if it's thirsty. People go on vacation to somewhere. This man bought the somewhere. Larry Ellison, co-founder of Oracle, and
Oracle CEO and billionaire Larry Ellison has just made a rather large investment or purchase. He's just bought the island of Lanai, which is the 6th largest island in Hawaii, for reportedly $500 million to $600 million.
S tier.
Kim Kardashian spent $20 million on a mansion in 2014 with then-husband Kanye West. They kept throwing things out of the house to create a visionary, minimal, modest area. A freaking F tier, but upgradation to D for this art project. On 1st of May 2020, Elon Musk announced that he will sell all his physical possessions, including his houses.
Now, you're in the middle of this strange time where you're selling your houses. You say you don't want any material possessions. And
I'm slightly sad about it, actually.
well, if you're sad about it, why are you doing it?
Because he can. And he did, sold all his 8 mansions. He then acquired a $50,000 small house. But let's listen to the real reason.
I think possessions kind of weigh you down. Then they're kind of an attack vector. People say, hey, billionaire, you got all this stuff. Like, well, now I don't have stuff. Now what are you going to do?
Well, Mr. Musk let go his real estate portfolio, which accounted for just decimals of his fortune. So yes, he has possessions now also. Tier S for the SpaceX man. Go for Mars.